The Department of Homeland Security is looking into sweeping policy changes to detect and stop domestic violent extremism. That's according to two senior Biden administration officials. The department wants more ability to track information about domestic extremists, like the social media posts that pushed violence before the January 6th Capitol riot. NBC News national security correspondent Ken Delanian joins us now with his new reporting. So, Ken, DHS was created after September 11th to combat international terrorism. So how does the agency want to improve its ability to fight domestic extremism?
Good morning, Joe. Well, for one thing, it wants to do a better job of collecting intelligence about domestic extremists. And one way to do that is to look at public social media, which it appears that the FBI and other agencies did not do a great job of doing before January 6th, because we're all seeing now a lot of evidence that people were saying online publicly that they plan to commit violence and go to Washington and try to stop the steal, as they put it, and no action was taken. That was not deemed actionable. And DHS wants to do a better job of collecting and analyzing that information. Of course, that's going to be controversial, because even though they're legally allowed to look at it, people get troubled when they find out the government is reading everything they see and do on social media. So that's one thing. The other thing they want to do is to better share and coordinate all the vast trove of data they already collect on Americans. Because let's not forget, DHS includes the Transportation Security Administration, ICE, Customs and Border Protection. So every time people travel, they encounter DHS. And there's a lot of travel information and other information that they already have. They want to do a better job of analyzing it to hunt for domestic terrorists, Joe.
Now, the department is also said to be considering a change to its terrorist watch list to include domestic violent extremists. So tell us how that could work and how that move is likely to be received.
So, Joe, they don't speak in detail about how they put people on terrorism watch lists, but it's very clear to us that they want to try to do more with domestic terrorists, to put those people on watch lists, to monitor their travel, to potentially put some of them on the no-fly list. One complication there is that since there is no crime of domestic terrorism, you can't show that these people have been charged with terrorism. None of the Capitol rioters have, for example. And this is going to be really, really controversial. The last time DHS started talking about going after right-wing terrorism, there was an epic reaction among congressional Republicans, and they had to shelve it. Now, things are different now after the Capitol riots, but it's still going to be very controversial among civil libertarians and among some people in the Republican